Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. I am Melly and this is Embodied Tarot. Thank you so much for coming back and supporting the channel. And in today's book card reading, we are going to figure out, will your person come back? We're also going to figure out what are they thinking and feeling, but they are not expressing or saying, and also a timeline on if they're going to come back or not, where the energy is at. So we do have three piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And each pile is accompanied by a crystal. Pile number 1 is associated with the rose quartz heart crystal. Pile number 2 is accompanied by the moss agates heart crystal. And pile number 3 is accompanied by the flower agates heart crystal. I want you to take a moment to channel your energy on a pile and intuitively pick. Once you pick the pile that resonates most with you, down below in the description box or comment section, I will have the timestamp. All you have to do is to press the timestamp and you will get your reading. In some cases, you may be joined to more than one pile. That is perfectly fine. All that means is that there's an important message within that pile or multiple piles that you need to hear. So are you ready? Let's get it. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And we are going to tap into the person that's on your mind, whether or not they're going to come back into your life, what they're not saying, and of course, a timeline for you. Okay, let's get it. Okay, pile number 1. Will your person come back? Will pile number 1 person come back still? We have the World's card. Does pile number 1 person want to come back? The 8 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. Ooh. And the Lovers. So pile number 1, do your person want to come back? The answer is yes. I feel like your person right now has a very pessimistic perspective right now when it comes to the relationship. I think that they're so focused on the things that went wrong, but I also feel like they're hyper fixated on how to fix things. So their ego is kind of in the way when it comes to coming back into your life, because they want to know that the next time that they do come back in your life, that things are right. We do have the World card and the 8 of Cups, and the World card is an indicator of a journey that I want to establish. It's a journey of familiarity. It's neither the beginning or the ending. So I feel like your person right now is trying to figure out what role do they play in your life and how they want to show up in your life in this moment. This person tends to hold back because they are like dealing with stuff in their world. You could be dealing with a person who is physically away from you, so probably live in a different state. It could be they're away from work. You may not see a person as frequently as possible. It's like there's a distant issue or a time lapse issue within your connection. I feel like this person toggles with the idea of being back with you a lot. I think that emotionally they are trying to keep their feelings to themselves because they're scared of trying again because they don't want to mess up. They're so scared to lose things. The 8 of Cups is a return of energy, so they do want to come back to you. They do want to see what type of emotions that's still there. They want to understand how you feel, and they want to make sure that you understand how they feel. They want to make sure that it's an equal playing fields, right? But with the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like they're so sad and hyper fixated on coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's like they're having a hard time moving forward from the past. The 5 of Pentacles energy is the energy of loss. It's the energy of out in the cold. It's the energy of I don't have much to give, but I'm still willing to give. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling cold, feeling like they're an outsider. So I feel like if you're feeling like this person don't love or care about you, or they're so far gone and distant and long-winded, they're having the same connection. You guys are feeling like the same feelings at the same time, for the most part. But I feel like this person just like, you know what? If I need to call on you, I know you will answer. And because of that, I have no choice but to make it right. I want to make it right. The situation is that they are having issues with their ego and they're worried about what others may think of them. Maybe they told people too much of y'all business and it's just like, I don't know how to show up right now. What if my friends and family judge me? The Six of Wands, the energy of public recognition. So we have two energies. One energy is that they're scared of how people may view them if you guys do reconcile, but also they want to be able to boast about your relationship. And I feel like they boast about you a lot behind closed door, but for some reason they have a hard time boasting about you to your face or to your close friends. But to their friends and their family, they're just like, they know all the tea when it comes to y'all, but in a very good way. But at the same time, when your friend comes to you and they be like, my boyfriend did this, and that, and they forgive the boyfriend, but you don't. I feel like that's kind of the energy. Like they probably said something or told a story that probably wasn't the truth or the full truth, and their friends and family are like holding grudges or they make fun of them. But I feel like their friends and family know that they're a lover boy and they know that they're obsessed with you, but it's just like they don't want you to know or see that side of them for some weird reason. With the Lovers card in reverse, I feel like both you guys are trying to do what the other person wants to do. So what that means is, let's just say that you always complain about, them not giving you enough attention. They're trying to figure out how to give you the right attention. They're trying to figure out, how can I make you feel special, loved, and wanted? Or maybe your person complained about you not listening enough. So they want you to become more of an active listener. So it's just like you guys are mirroring each other a lot when it comes to this energy. Let's see what their feelings are. What's pile number one person's feelings when it comes to this connection emotionally? The Empress card. They are in love with you. They have unconditional love with you. They feel like you are their better half. They feel like you bring a life of luxury towards them. The Empress card is connected to Taurus and Libra energy. It's also connected to Venus, for the most part. With the planetary ruler of Venus and Venus ruling Taurus and Libra, it's all about connection and it's all about stability and foundation. Taurus energy is very stoic. They are not going to move and do things unless they feel comfortable and unless they feel like they have the right utensils for them to thrive, the most basic necessities. Libra energy is the energy of like yin and yang, meaningful relationship. So your person is making sure that if they come back to you emotionally, they're going to invest unconditional love towards you for the most part, because that's what they truly want. They see you as the Empress, a creator, a divine person, a person who's able to take things and make it better. You make lemon and lime into lemonade or lemonade. You make, bacon into breakfast. You make a house a home. You're able to multiply things, and they really see that with you and they really appreciate that within you. You are a creator. You naturally make them happy, and they love that about you. They love how you love. They love how you parent also, if you guys have kids together, if you have a kid. Where is pile one person's feelings, emotions right now? We have the Moon card. They are going to reveal their emotions towards you. We're picking up Cancer and Pisces energy at this point. So I feel like they're not as fearful when it comes to you anymore. I feel like in the past, they probably could have held back a lot when it comes to their feelings or the things that they were going through, very secretive. But now it's just like, no, I'm going to tell you everything. Since you want to know what's going on, I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm not going to hold back anymore. I am going to let you know all my fears, my ambition, what held me back. I am going to walk on this path. I'm going to reveal a lot to you. The Moon reverse is the energy of revelation. So they're going to show you. So now you have to be able to trust their actions and the words that they're saying. So prepare yourself for that because you have a lot of information coming in. What is pile one person's current feelings, emotions toward them? The Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want to fight. And look, duality. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Where are you at emotionally with them? They're there with you too. You guys could be listening to the same songs together or reading the same books or just liking the same things. You guys are having a lot of telepathy right now. But the Five of Wands is saying, I'm going to drop my guard and not fight. I'm going to get out my head. So I feel like mentally, they're not fighting their feelings anymore. They know what they're supposed to do and they're about to do it. What else is going on with them emotionally? What is going on with pile one emotionally when it comes to their person? What is going on? The Nine of Swords. They're no longer anxious. They have a clear and level mind. Okay. So I feel like they just are okay with the situation as is and they're trying to find a solution on how to fix it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. And that's communication, incoming communication coming in. So they want to speak to you about what went wrong and how to develop the relationship. Okay, let's get a timeline. When can we expect reconciliation for the collective of pile one? Two of Cups. So some of y'all will reconcile within 2 months. Ooh, Three of Wands. Okay. More timeline, please. Can I have some timeline? The Chariot card. One more. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of y'all, the energy within 2 months, the earliest is within 3 weeks. So you guys may communicate within 3 weeks. Things could start developing within 2 months. And then for some of y'all, within 4 cycles, right? And what that means is that long term, things will be better for y'all within 4 years. Like stable, happy, things are thriving, right? You guys are where you're supposed to be. I'm also picking up probably like Taurus energy. Okay, so if you're seeing this, I'm making this video on August I think it's the 21st 2025. So within a few months, by next year, if you guys are seeing this a different time, because it's a timeless reading. So if it's past Taurus season, then the upcoming Taurus season is when it's coming, or within 2 months 3 weeks. Okay, 2 months 3 weeks. A lot of y'all may see our person also in Virgo season. So a lot of like earth energy. So the earth season is when your person's really going to show up and reveal a lot to you. It's interesting because we're about to experience a Virgo new moon, and new moon is all about manifestation. Virgo energy is all about analytics, problem solving, being of service to others. So I feel like this energy is really dedicated to you guys understanding each other. But Virgo season, okay, prominent. Taurus season, prominent. Virgo season is in 3 weeks from now. But 2 months, 3 weeks, but also Taurus and Virgo season, okay? Now let's figure out what they are so scared to tell you when it comes to their feelings. All right, let's see. What is pile one person not saying that they should be saying, but they're too scared to say? What's going on? There it is. Pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. So they're extremely prideful when it comes to you in this situation. And I think that that's the reason why they're tiptoeing so much when it comes to you. Because God forbid they reach out to you and shut them down. God forbid they don't have it their way. You know, they're very, stubborn for the most part. I did look at the bottom of the deck and I did see memories, and we have reminiscent, dwelling, bitter seeds. So they're definitely always thinking about you for the most part. And I feel like they're thinking about you in high regard, because look at the memories card. It's like two people that's madly in love with each other. They're embracing each other in a very loving way. This low-key kind of reminds me of like a destination wedding. So we have pride and memories. What else is going on with the feelings and emotions? Beauty. It says charming, grateful, kind-hearted. So they do see you as a beautiful person and they do see the changes. When it comes to butterfly, that represents changes, a pivot point, growth, transformation. So they want the relationship to be beautiful. They want the relationship to change. They want the relationship to grow. Like, yes, you guys are separated or it's a lot of tension within your relationship, but they want peace and they're not going to stop until they receive peace. Let's see what else we have. What are they not saying? What's the energy? It says sorrow, loss, grief, depression. So they are sad, just as sad as you are when it comes to this and when it comes to this relationship. They're holding back a lot. They won't let you see how much relationship affects them, but it's affecting them a lot deep down inside. Okay, let's get one more card. What are they feeling but not saying? Realization, epiphanies, understanding, and we have awakening. So they're learning, they're becoming, they're understanding, but they have to prioritize what they want. And I feel like they're going to come out and let you know, like, hey, I messed up. I realized what we have and how good it was. And we need to fix it. We need to fix it. And I'm going to fix it no matter what. What are they not saying that they should say? My life is not as together as it seems. I regret lying to you. It is time for me to heal now. They're prioritizing their healing, getting right. Getting right for you, because why come back if I'm not going to be a changed person and do better and be better? I wish things could be different. You and I were too young, so maybe they feel like things move very quickly. I remember every detail of that day. They are so stuck in their head. They have so much on their mind when it comes to you. I'm not available. So I feel like because they're healing, emotionally they're locked off, or because they're going through a lot, they don't have time to prioritize this energy and they need time to drop their ego and pride so they could reach out. What are they feeling but not saying? I feel you. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, Pile 1, that's all that I have for you today. Until next time, love you, bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. And today we are going to figure out whether or not your person's going to come back. What are they not saying? What they should be saying, but they're too scared to say. And then also the timeline of you guys reconciling, being back together, making things better. Okay? So will Pile number 2 person come back? Will they come back in their life? Will they reconnect? Will things get better? We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the, let's see. We have the Tower. We have the Page of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles. Will they come back? And then we have the 5 of Wands. And then the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, as of right now, I feel like your person is focusing on themselves and they're holding back. I feel like your person right now is prioritizing their finances or trying to find stability. I think that right now their energy is saying like, I have a lot going on, a lot of changes that was unexpected, but I do think about you. If you are in like a short-term relationship where you just met this person, you are going through your first like issues, I feel like this person is intrigued to grow into making things work with you. If you are with this person for a very long time, let's say a few years, over 2 years, I feel like your person is very stuck in their ways, and I feel like not much changes are occurring. I feel like your person doesn't have much to give, and if whatever they do have, they keep it to themselves. They're very stingy. They're very selfish. They're very like they're just like nonchalant. It's like they don't care for the most parts. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands energy, that's giving me a lot of tension, for the most part. The Tower card is something caught them off guard that they were not prepared for. The Page of Cups is them romanticizing what could happen, or they're stuck in the past on what, like the happy memories. But the Eight of Pentacles summit, they're so focused on themselves and their finances and their money. The Moon card is that they're fearful of coming back. They're scared. They don't know what to do. And I feel like when they do come back, when they do show their energy, make it present, it is very, all for me. I feel like this person is very one-sided, and they're not really prioritizing the connection that you guys have together for the most part. We also do the Six of Cups upright at the bottom of the deck. I feel like eventually they will, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. But as for right now, I don't really feel like that's their priority. They're holding a lot back. And I feel like because they have a lot of secrets, they weren't as honest. I feel like they probably like toyed with your emotions, or they're toying with your feelings. I feel like they sold you a game. They sold you a story for the most part. And you're finding a lot about them that you're not really pleased with. And because of that, they're in hiding. So they rather fight with you to push you away so you could leave than to make things right. I feel like they're making the situation one-sided for the most part. What is Pile 2 person's current energy towards Pile 2? What is Pile 2's person's current energy? We have the World's card. Let's cover this up. We have the King of Cups. We have the Fool card. We have the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Sun in reverse. You know what it's making me feel? I feel like your person is saying like, I have too much love to give. I want everybody to enjoy my presence. For the most part, I feel like this person is, they come in and out. It's like they are not there for like a long-term commitment, a long-term situation. I feel like they enjoy situationships. I feel like they enjoy sneaky links. I feel like they enjoy temporary attachments and love affairs for the most part. The World's card and the Fool card is a journey that people go on, but it's a very foolish, not responsible type of journey for the most part. The King of Cups is a person who is very possessive and control with their emotions. They know how to master their emotions. So they keep their emotions to themselves, because they're just like, if I reveal and if I cannot control what I'm feeling, then I'm going to lose everything I have. So in order for them to maintain control, they weaponize their feelings, and they weaponize their people's ability to have access to them emotionally. On the Four of Pentacles, it's like they will show you, just enough to get you intrigued, but then they pull back so easily. Okay. The Sun card is, temporary sadness for the most part, but they know that if they come back in your life, they'll have you wrapped around their arms. With the Sun card being reversed right beside the Moon card, that's the energy of like secrets. You don't know the full story. I feel like this person low-key could have had more options. for the most part. So be mindful of being a placeholder or not being a priority for this person. I feel like this person comes in and out because they know they have a lot of access to you, and they like to get your attention when they see it fit. Um, what should pile 2 know about their person that they do not currently know? What should pile 2 know about their person? The Magician card. This person could be a master manipulator. You know, a lot of people use the word narcissistic. Okay. This person is very like possessive, very secretive. This person, they watch before they strike. The Magician card knows how to use everything and anything that they have. This person they know how to dispose of things very good. They're very discreet, very sneaky. So you really have to be mindful. Like, this person may play a fool or act ignorant, but they're very aware. You may feel like you have the upper hand and you're in control, but that's how good they are. They make you feel comfortable within the relationship, and they make sure that you feel like if something goes wrong, it's your fault. Honey, it's not your fault. It's just like this person is playing games. This person likes to toy with people's emotion. This person gets an ego boost from people loving them. What should pile 2 know about their person that they don't know right now? The 2 of Swords, they have somebody else. They're prioritizing somebody else. The 2 of Swords is an option, a choice of some sort. They are up in the air with things. So they're not really prioritizing you because they feel like, one, they hold back, they hold back their thoughts and their feelings, but also they have their attention elsewhere. What else should Paths know about their person that they do not know? The High Priestess. They're very secretive. Okay. They're very intuitive, very spiritual. You could be intuitive also. With the Magician and the High Priestess, that's a spiritual parent, spiritual couple for the most part. Man, this person is very powerful. Don't be dumb. Don't let them answer questions directly. You don't be like, well, don't make any excuses for them. Do not. That's not a good thing. The 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords energy is like, this person think that they're strategic, but their ego is going to make them lose. And it's crazy because the Sun card is ego. The 5 of Wands is also ego, it's internal ego. And the 7 of Swords is giving that ego energy also. So they're going to slip up eventually. What does pile 2 not know about their person that they should know? The 6 of Wands, very prideful. They watch your social media, okay? And I also feel like they're just waiting. They're plotting about something. They could want to surprise you also. The Tower card and the 6 of Wands is surprised. If and when they reconcile, how will the energy be? So let's see. If you guys reconcile, get back together, reconnect, what will the energy be like for their relationship? The 4 of Wands. Temporary happiness, temporary celebrations. Feeling blocked, doing things just because. Very vain. Doing things to get reaction out of people. So very reactive. If and when they reconcile, how will things be between them? The Hangman. You guys will be stuck in your ways. It's just like my way or the highway. It feels like you guys are going to reconnect out of convenience just for like an ego boost. If and when there's reconciliation, what would the energy be like? The 4 of Swords. Lacking stability. And then the Hermit card. It feels like you're going to have a lot of people in y'all business, but on the deck 3 of Pentacles, I don't really see y'all getting along well for a very long time. All the cards are in reverse. And reverse energy, well, when the cards are in reverse, it represents blocked energy. Energy that cannot like grow or, elevate. The 4 of Wands is energy of, being in a standstill, not being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, not being able to enjoy the relationship. The Hangman is just like, this is causing me a lot of stress, a lot of headache. The Four of Swords energy is like, I can't relax. I'm very anxious. I'm accepting the bare minimum. I'm being breadcrumb. And the Hermit card is just like, we're just going with the flow. No idea of what's going on. Let's get a timeline, okay? So when will this person reappear in Pile 2 life? When will this person reappear? The Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Judgment, the Queen of Cups. I am feeling like this person will return within 7 to 10 months. It feels like it's going to be dragged out. Or you guys may start being active in each other's life within 7 to 10 months. So that's the timeline that I have. Lots of delays with the Eight of Wands. Slow energy, slow burn type of vibe. Okay, let's see what their energy is. What are they not saying to you that they should be saying, but they're too scared to say? What is Pile 2 person not saying that they should be saying, but they're too scared to say it? Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. So they're having a lot of falling out with a lot of people. They could be projecting on you, playing the blame game. Abandoned, left out, walked away cold. So they may be very aware that they abandoned you, or, you know, you could have done something where they feel like they're left out in the cold, left out in the dark. But I feel like this person have attachment issues. What else are they not saying what they should be saying? Hopelessness. This person could be depressed. Oh my gosh. We have sinking, despair, falling apart. Listen, you may feel like this person is happy and copacetic, but deep down, they are going through it. Maybe it's a protection that they, you know, you guys are separated right now or disconnected. Maybe it's protection for you. Divine Feminine. Okay. We have feminine energy, yin. They want to be cared for, but they also know that you have a good spirit. You have a good spirit. Healing. It says releasing, purifying, cleansing. I feel like this person right now has a lot to work on, and you shouldn't really be focused on getting back with them for the most part, because you don't want to have a trauma bond with this person. You want and you deserve to be loved and seen, not being trapped and tied down to a person where you are fixing all their issues. At the bottom of the deck, we do have second chance. We have reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. So I feel like at some point it will happen, right? But as of right now, it's not the priority for the most part. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What's going to be your choice? Are you going to settle for less, or are you going to take things as they are and strive along, like move on with your life? Okay, let's get more insights. What is Pile 2 person thinking or feeling, but they're not saying? I lost myself for a little while. So many things remind me of you. We both know I am not the one for you. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I don't react when people mention you. Ouch. Okay, Pile 2, I'm going to leave this here. I hope I gave you some clarity, guys, and confirmation in this reading. Things will get better, but pick yourself first, okay? Until next time, bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And today we are going to figure out whether or not the person that's on your mind wants to come back into your life, their energy. What are they thinking or feeling, but they're not saying, and also a timeline on when they will come back in your life if they do. Okay, so let's get it. Does pile number 3 person want to reconnect and come back in their life? Will pile number 3 person come back? The Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Moon card. Oh my gosh, the Moon card popped up in all 3 piles. That's very interesting. To answer your question, yes, they do want to come back, and they will come back. Okay, I feel like this person is definitely spiraling for the most part when it comes to you not being a part of their life. They're having a hard time adjusting with you guys not being on the best of terms. Okay, I feel like this person has a lot to say but don't know how to say it. For the most part, this person feels very down and out, and they're not as in control in the dynamics as you may perceive it. I feel like this person is definitely spiraling. I feel like this person is probably anxious, probably have an anxious attachment style for the most part. This person is relying on you to make the move. But I'll see what Spirit says when it comes to, should you approach them first or should you let them figure things out? Like, what is the advice from Spirit when it comes to your person? The Empress card is this person still loves and care about you. They're madly in love with you for the most part. They appreciate you. They probably realize how bad they treated you, because the Emperor card is a person who is just mean and nasty and just like, you know what I'm saying? The Empress card is a person who is very soft and delicate when it's upright. She honors and love everything. She sees the beauty in everything. So I feel like this person kind of took things overboard and they are very regretful. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse represents that they're not happy being single and they're not happy not having access to you in their life, and vice versa. I feel like they feel like you're their friend, their better half. Deep down inside, they love having you around. They wish they could still send you memes. They wish they could still, laugh and joke about the silly things. They don't want the relationships to be uptight. They want a very smooth, relaxing, not saying low effort relationship, but a relationship where things are like not as uptight and just like stubborn. They like peace. Okay. We do have the Knight of Swords, which means that they're coming in with communication very quickly. Okay. They are coming back to you without a shadow of a doubt. Not much to think about. Very fast, very sporadic, not thinking about it, just randomly, boom, I'm doing it. And the Moon card is just like they're either you're gonna call them out or they're gonna call you out on your bluff. I feel like this person's gonna try to come back in your life, be funny, be cheesy, and it's just like they're testing the waters a lot when it comes to you. Okay. What are their current feelings? What is Power 3 person's current feelings towards them? Ooh. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, they want to match your energy. They want to be in control, but they know that may not be the smartest thing for them to do. They feel like you know how to get things rolling and you know how to make stuff work. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands. They feel like you have your guard up. Maybe you've blocked them. Maybe you told them to leave you alone in a very harsh way. But they feel like it was going to be very hard to get through to you, get access to you. What are their current feelings towards Pile 3? The Nine, lots of 9. You guys complete each other. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. They feel like you fill their cup up. They feel like you give them just enough that they need. You naturally know what they want and need in life, and you provide it. You provide happiness. You are the missing cup, because in theory, there's 10 cups, right? And they're missing one, and you are that one that they're missing. What is Power 3 person current feelings towards them? The Queen of Cups. They care about you. You shouldn't doubt at all whether or not they care about you. They are your ride or die, baby. They are hyper fixated on you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what Spirit advice is when it comes to this connection. Should you approach them first? Spirit, what's your advice? Okay, they do see you guys rebuilding things. Should the current listener listen and approach their person first? Should they approach their person first? The King of Wands. I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no. Let them come to you. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, let them come to you. This is a big no. I feel like if you want this to be long-term and be successful, give them room to grow and be the person, the man, the masculine, or the woman that you want them to be. You approaching them first is you taking the easy way out, and it's you crippling them, it's you babying them. Spirit don't want you to do that. Spirit don't want you to do that. If and when they reconcile, how would things be? What would be the energy of the relationship? What would be the energy of the relationship if and when they reconcile? You have the Chariot card. Things may feel like slow, not progressing as quickly as you may want it. If and when they reconcile. I also feel like you guys are going to be on the same page though. So even though it's like you guys may feel a little bit stuck and a little bit chaotic, you guys are going to be on the same page, surprisingly. We have the Sun card. Happy-go-lucky. You guys are going to be happy-go-lucky in this connection. Blissfulness. Lots of like happiness. Lots of youthfulness. Lots of like sporadic things. I feel like this is a very good relationship. If and when you guys reconcile, how will things be? The Knight of Pentacles. So very methodical. Okay, very methodical on how to handle things within your relationship. Very thoughtful. Being aware. It's gonna be very awareness is gonna be big for both of y'all. Being self-aware and then being aware of how the relationship could thrive. If and when you guys reconcile, how would the relation be like? If and when you guys reconcile, how would the relationship be like? The Strength card. It's gonna have a lot of power dynamics. I feel like both of you guys will figure out when is the right time for y'all to approach each other, how to handle things differently. So you guys will be very direct when it comes to approaching the relationship. Very possessive, not taking no for an answer, not going with the flow, just having a direction. And the ego won't be there, you know. And if there's ego, there's gonna be happy ego, not like, oh, this is my person, nobody can talk to you. Not controlling, you know, knowing that you're my person, I appreciate you and I love you is where it's at. This person is going to be accountable for their actions. I feel like the things that you're praying about now, you're asking the universe, spirit, God for right now, or you're making yourself become, they're going to reflect that. So in the meantime, while you guys are not in communication, not, you know, communicating with each other, then it's time for you to work on yourself. So when they do come back, they have no choice to level up and boss up. So let's get a timeline. When will Pile 3 person come back? When will Pile 3 person come back? When will Pile 3 person come back? Are you claiming this message, Pile 3? Are you claiming this message? When will Pile 3 person come back? We have a lot of cards. Okay. Woohoo. Okay. So we have within 2 months. We have 7 months, 10 months. So water sign is very big. I will say that if you're seeing this video, I'm recording it currently right now. It is August 21st, 2025. We are in Leo, about to approach Virgo season. And I think we're in Virgo season. But I'm picking up Scorpio season. Okay. So the next water sign. So let's just say it's Capricorn season right now, right? The next water sign will be Pisces. If you're in Aries season, the next water sign will be Cancer. So the next water sign is when things are going to be very prevalent for you guys. Within 2 months, for the most part, things will develop. And then I see something big happening, you know, probably around like Taurus season also. But that's just like the timeline. It's a general reading for the most part. But 2 to 7 months, things getting better for you guys. Things, improving. But also the next water sign type of energy. Also big on Virgo season. So if you're close to Virgo season, if you're a Virgo, manifest that shit. Because we do have the Hermit card, which is Virgo's energy. Okay, so let's see, what are they not saying that they should be saying, but they're too scared to say for this connection. What is File 3 person not saying, but they should be saying? We have twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. Twin, where have you been? We have perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. So that's the goal. We have clouded judgments. We have illusion, unbalanced, distorted. So they're trying to figure out what to do, And I feel like it's because they're so sporadic. They're so anxious. That's why we're picking up this energy. We also have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. I don't really feel like there's a hex or witchcraft involved. I just feel like this person's just not in the best headspace for the most part. You could be a very spiritual person, so maybe do a cleansing bath, or sage, or smoke smudge your area. So frankincense and myrrh could be good. Go on a fast if you choose to, but definitely do some cleanup work, cleansing your aura spiritually. What else should Pile 3 person? What are they not saying that they should be saying? What they're scared to say? Conflicted. It says decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So they probably have a lot going on right now. And then give me 2 more cards, Spirit. What's the energy of this relationship? We have possibilities, free-spirited, adventures, and risk. That's this energy right here with the Knight of Swords and the Sun card. You guys just taking off when you guys get back together. No looking back. What else do we have? We have confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Ooh, interesting. They're revealing a lot. A lot. Okay, let's see the other cards that we need. What is Pile 3 person not saying that they should be saying, but they're too scared to say? It says, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Aw. They're coming very self-aware. We have, I'm so attracted to you. Duh, we already know that. So that's something we don't know. Are you claiming this message, Pile 3? It says, I hide behind material things. Shame, shame, shame. We have, we need to let go. I'm sorry, we need to let each other go. We got to tap into that energy. Because what? Is this you just being delusional? Not you, but your person being delusional. What do you mean we need to let go of each other? Is it because we're having a twin flame? Aw, we will be together again. Beautiful. All right, let me figure out what this energy is. At the bottom of the deck, we have, I am afraid to contact you. Let's see what this is all about when it says we need to let go. We need to let each other go. What is that? What is Pile 3 person thinking or feeling? The Star card. The Page of Swords. This person's just saying they're doing things just to get your reaction. You know how it's just like they always say a child act up around their mother or their parent because they feel safe. That's the energy that I'm picking up. The Star card is like, this is how to get their reaction out of you because they're immature. The Page of Swords is like they want to tell you things, but they're so scared to tell you. And we have the Queen of Swords. That's the mother energy. So they want to get a reaction out of you so they don't feel bad. This is just their anxiety, their anxiousness speaking. They don't really mean it. They don't really mean it. They are tripping. So Let me know if you're claiming this message. But that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.